NHL Game 7 thriller, Panthers vs. Maple Leafs, exciting moments and highlights. The decisive Game 7 battle between the Florida Panthers and Toronto Maple Leafs was a high-stakes, thrilling encounter that kept hockey fans on the edge of their seats from puck drop to final buzzer. With the Stanley Cup playoffs intensifying, both teams entered this game knowing that every play could be the difference between continuing their quest for glory or facing off-season reflection. Presented by Diamond and Diamond Lawyers, a leading personal injury firm in Canada, the game unfolded with an electrifying atmosphere in the arena as players and fans alike felt the pressure and excitement that only a Game 7 can bring. Right from the opening moments, Toronto's Austin Matthews displayed why he is considered one of the league's premier forwards. Matthews carved through Florida's blue line with a sharp, calculated move, immediately putting the Panthers' defense on high alert. His puck control and vision kept the Maple Leafs' offense buzzing, but Florida's goaltender Alex Babroski quickly established himself as a formidable wall between the pipes. Babroski's agility and anticipation allowed him to smother early scoring chances, including efforts by Maple Leafs forwards such as Tkachuk, who attempted threading passes through tight traffic, and Dejai, whose shots were aggressively challenged and blocked. The early stages of the game were characterized by intense net front scrambles. Florida's strategy clearly focused on dominating the crease and generating scoring chances from rebounds and close-in efforts. Panthers players like Jonathan Huberdeau and William Nander worked tirelessly from the high slot, unleashing shots that tested Toronto goalie Joseph Woll's reflexes repeatedly. Babroski's lateral movements, particularly a remarkable toe save on a sharp attempt by Scott Laughton, underscored the high level of goaltending needed in such a pressure cooker environment. Toronto's defense struggled to clear the front of the net, and Florida capitalized on loose pucks and traffic around the crease to keep the pressure constant. Despite the Panthers' early dominance, the Maple Leafs remained resilient and fought back with offensive zone pressure of their own. Key contributors like McMahon and Peretti generated quality scoring opportunities by cycling the puck behind the Florida net and forcing Babroski into difficult saves. Defensively, Morgan Riley played an important role, helping transition the puck out of Toronto's zone and initiating counterattacks. The battle for puck possession was fierce, with both teams showcasing excellent puck management and physicality. One of the most notable moments early on was a breakaway by Scott Laughton, a dangerous scoring chance that Babroski's quick glove save kept at bay, preserving Florida's momentum. As the first period wore on, Florida's offensive strategy became increasingly evident. Brandon Carlo from the point fired multiple shots, while forwards like Bobby McMahon created chaos around the crease, generating rebound chances that kept Toronto's defense scrambling. Steven Lorentz stood out for his relentless puck battles, maintaining possession under pressure and facilitating Florida's quick transitions. The Panthers demonstrated a well-coordinated forechecking system designed to tire Toronto's defense and capitalize on turnovers. The deadlock was finally broken about 3 minutes into the second period. Seth Jones, one of Florida's key defensemen, found a moment of opportunity when the Leafs took a risky defensive pinch in the neutral zone. With the Leafs caught off guard, Jones unleashed a slick wrist shot that sailed just over Joseph Woll's shoulder, sending the Panthers' crowd into a frenzy and shifting the game's momentum firmly in Florida's favor. This goal not only put the Panthers on the scoreboard, but also visibly energized the home team, inspiring increased urgency and aggression. Following the breakthrough, Florida intensified their forechecking and puck cycling. Anton Lundell extended the Panthers' lead with a goal that came off a rebound directly in front of Woll's crease. Lundell's positioning and quick hands were crucial as he pounced on the loose puck, beating the goalie in tight. This goal showcased Florida's aggressive mentality, relentlessly pressuring the puck, creating traffic in front of the net, and taking advantage of second-chance opportunities. The Panthers' aggressive playstyle began to wear down Toronto's defensive core, resulting in increased scoring chances and territorial dominance. Toronto's attempts to respond were hampered by a combination of Florida's disciplined defensive structure and costly turnovers. Jonah Gajivic's 2 goals during the second period exploited these errors, with Gajivic capitalizing on swift counterattacks and unsettled Leafs coverage in the neutral zone. His second goal, late in the period, was a dagger that significantly reduced Toronto's hopes of mounting a comeback. Despite several key saves from Joseph Woll, including some remarkable stops under heavy pressure, Florida's clinical finishing and team cohesion kept the Panthers comfortably ahead. The Maple Leafs showed flashes of potential offensively, but their efforts were repeatedly stymied by offside calls and disciplined penalty killing from Florida. A critical moment saw Seth Jones appear to score his second goal, only for it to be waved off due to an offside, illustrating how the fine margins in playoff hockey can swing momentum. Toronto's inability to sustain offensive zone pressure, combined with Florida's compact defensive zone coverage, left the Leafs struggling to create consistent scoring opportunities. Florida capitalized on a costly line change by Toronto to score again. Max Doyle seized a loose puck in the defensive zone and finished a quick strike, taking advantage of the confusion and miscommunication among the Leafs. Brad Marian then added a tip-in goal, completing the Panthers' onslaught and pushing the lead to 5-0. Marian's goal also marked a personal milestone, his 150th career point, a notable achievement in a game that carried so much weight and showcased his importance to the Panthers' success. Florida's ability to exploit even minor mistakes by Toronto was a key element of their victory. Despite the growing scoreline, Toronto's players did not give up, continuing to fight for momentum and attempting to generate offensive chances. However, Florida's relentless pressure and smart puck management effectively controlled the tempo, frustrating Toronto's attempts to rally. Marian struck again, further asserting Florida's dominance and leaving the Maple Leafs chasing shadows. His contributions throughout the game epitomized the Panthers' depth and their ability to spread scoring across multiple lines. As the game entered its final phase, Sam Reinhart capped the scoring with a late goal that firmly put the contest out of reach for Toronto. Reinhart's speed and opportunism perfectly encapsulated Florida's game plan: capitalize on turnovers, execute with precision, and maintain pressure until the final whistle. While Joseph Woll made several notable saves, the barrage of Florida's attacks proved overwhelming, highlighting the immense challenge Toronto faced against a confident and cohesive Panthers squad. Florida's 6-1 victory not only secured their place in the Eastern Conference Final but also reaffirmed their status as one of the NHL's most formidable playoff teams. The Panthers' balanced effort, stellar goaltending from Babroski, potent offense from Jones, Lundell, Gajivic, Marian, and Reinhart, combined with disciplined defensive play, showcased a team firing on all cylinders. Meanwhile, the Maple Leafs, despite their resilience and star power, were unable to overcome the depth and tactical execution of their opponents. The series as a whole highlighted the unpredictable nature of the NHL playoffs, where momentum swings, defensive discipline, and timely scoring define outcomes. Florida's ability to capitalize on Toronto's mistakes, maintain puck possession, and rely on their goaltenders' composure were decisive factors in this crucial Game 7. For the Leafs, this defeat will be a moment for reflection and learning as they prepare for future playoff runs. In the end, the Panthers' victory was a statement of intent, a declaration that they remain a dominant force in the Eastern Conference and a serious contender for the Stanley Cup. The Maple Leafs, known for their passionate fanbase and storied history, will look to regroup and come back stronger, continuing their pursuit of playoff success. For now, the song remains the same in Toronto as the Panthers continue their march toward another championship opportunity, leaving fans eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this fierce rivalry.